Are you trying to send a political statement?
No, after last night, this was appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very much appropriate.
But Tom Dimo, and what's going on?
Maybe
Maybe since you come from those towers, you know better.
No. Even I was shocked at what was happening yesterday.
You can't tell me you didn't see it coming?
On a small level. Not to the extent where we're hearing F-bombs, it was rough. Everyone knows for the longest time, a very good, who was a good friend of mine, people thought that we were having a thing and we were not. DJ Zentle, we were friends for the longest time. And even now, I mean, I've looked at her transformation from tomboy to the woman she is. She's absolutely hot.
Oh, yeah.
She is super blazing.
There's something about tomboy girls, so to speak, after the first child.
Okay, do tell.
I think the estrogen levels, they just shoot up.
Not really. I think you discover yourself a little better, especially your femininity.
Okay.
You make peace with your femininity.
But now, why soccer? Because now this is another thing about you being boxed, and we're trying to get rid of the box right now by talking the way we're talking now. Why soccer?
There was no other choice in terms of ke kgoletse soking. My father was an avid Kaiser Chiefs fan. Like, when I say avid, I mean avid.
Yeah.
He knows everything. He will know the signings before you even read about them.
Yeah.
He will know.
Yeah.
You know? Even today, I mean, I go home and my father will tell me stuff that I didn't know.
And you're in the industry.
And I'm in the industry. I'm like, Kamara Papa. He's like, no, skawar. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, sharp.
Yeah.
You know? So there was no other choice. This was it. It just made sense. It was the most natural thing for me to do. So even when I'm doing other sporting codes that I actually love, your rugbies, your cricket, soccer is more at home. Yeah.
You find it so natural to do it.
It's my kaya.
That's your first word right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But where were you born and raised?
Born in Wattville, in the East Rand.
East Rand.
Hey,
no wonder, girl.
Hey, born in the East Rand. I was born in Wattville, grew up go David Tony, and then at some point my parents moved to go Benoni.
Yeah.
You know, so I've always been East Rander, you know, until eventually grew up, moved out of Benoni, only go there to visit the parents now. But yeah, everything was just around Benoni. You know, I started Skoloko Kgalema Primary. From Kgalema Primary, I went to Benoni West. From Benoni West, went to Wordsworth High to Wits University.
Okay.
Did a BCom.
And?
1 year. And because I had ambitions of being a chartered accountant. But anyway, and then I realized, I actually don't want to count other people's money. Rather go make my own money.
Please.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's when IT was still booming. So I decided, I'm going to leave this.
Yeah.
And much to my father's, what's the appropriate word? I'm not going to say irritation or disappointment, but he was just not happy with me. Like to a point where even when I wanted to go register for information technology, he was like, you're on your own. I get it in. Because I got a full scholarship. So for him, he was thinking, I don't have to pay school fees. Sharp, I can concentrate on the other two kids.
Yes.
And then here's this one derailing my plans. You know, now
of having a CA in the family.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he decided, no, you're on your own. And then my mother and I got in the car. You know what I mean? Eventually, we got there, register for information technology. I was actually there on the very last day of registration.
And they took you?
And they took me. Out of 3,000 applicants, they only took 300, and I made it.
The question is, did you finish it?
Yes. I have a national diploma in information technology. I worked for IBM, worked for First Technologies, worked for Bytes Technologies. I was in the IT industry for 8 whole years.
Wow.
Yes. So I'm not just a pretty face.
Okay. No, but you're just a pretty face because but to IT by a million and you're sitting in front of me right now. Score.
Yeah, no, shame. No, but you know what? At some point, you know this better than anyone. When the radio bug bites, it does not let go.
Bendy Kobe said it best. He said, radio. What you saying? Radio is a drug.
It is. It is absolutely, and people don't get that. People do not get that. Radio is such a drug that when I got bitten, till today, I curse DJ Fresh. Because if Nesi Kayena, I would be driving.
What happened?
A Maybach somewhere.
You'll be driven.
You know what I mean?
Like a Nissan.
You know what I mean?
Danke.
Now,
what happened with Fresh?
Met up with DJ Fresh while doing a voiceover. Yeah, government condoms. Noch all. Yeah.
I'm sure they sold.
So yeah, we're doing this advert. He said he liked my voice. I ended up on his show doing traffic, and one thing led to another, and here I am, years later.
Why the soil?
Why the soil? I love the soil, and I have an obsession with the soil. And on some level, I have this young dream, and I don't know, but you know what, Barry, from your lips to God's ears, I have this feeling that they are going to perform at my wedding one
Done.
day.
Listen, not only to God's ears, ne, to his medulla of Blongat.
Done.
Registered.
Done.
We are back, and Mpho Maboi is here. We know her as the face of soccer, especially African soccer, right?
Mm-hmm. Just finished AFCON 2017, which was
wonderful.
cool. That was so nice. It was very nice. It was my first time doing matches for a big tournament. So that was quite an experience, because every other time I'd be doing either a magazine show or I'd be doing a soccer 411. So that was the first time doing live matches. And you know what? I always tell people I love being touchline, but put me in studio and I'm in my element.
I see what you mean.
I love being in studio. I love talking to analysts. I just enjoy talking to people.
Yeah.
Which is very weird. It goes against my personality, because I'm not a people person. I enjoy solidarity a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Really?
Me, you should know this. I allow very few people into my space. Very few people. And if I allow you into my space...
By few, you mean how many? Because I repire, man.
No. That's not true. There's very few people in my life who hold a very special place in my heart, who I can call and say, hey, yeah, no, I'm having a parliamentary situation. I need your help. You know what I mean?
Pepper spray me.
Pepper spray me, you know?
Yeah.
I there's very few. So, but when I am in a situation where I can talk to people and interact, I love that more than anything.
There's this thing that fascinates me on social media.
Yeah.
This We Are Your.
Yes.
I just thought about something now.
Yeah.
Paper spray us, We Are Your EFF. I can't help. I just couldn't resist. Sorry.
Yeah, you couldn't. It was there for the taking.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So when you do, especially the touchline.
Yeah.
I've never seen you do the change room though.
That's because I am female. So I can't be in there with the gents and dressing and whatnot, you know.
But
they
go US, they do
it but even in the US, it's very rare you'll actually see females in there, unless if, I don't know, the guys are very much comfortable with you. But also, we're Africans. We believe in like ditlhare and stuff like that. So abafazi baphuphisa imithi.
Oh,
so yeah.
So muti still exists in soccer?
Oh, very much.
You're kidding me.
Big deal. It's a big deal. Didn't you see? I think it was the Senegalese match, either the Senegalese match or the Cameroon match or Burkina Faso. One of those matches.
Yeah.
There was actually a video that went viral where one of the players was sprinkling something on the grass before the game. It happens.
So that it parks the bus.
I have no idea, because I still say, guys, if Imitibe Sevens, I would all be millionaires.
I'm really. We'll come to that.
Yeah.
We'll come to that.
Yeah.
But, I'm thinking about if I was Yeye and my girl is working with so much muscle every weekend. Come on.
Tackle me, I'm your soccer player. Okay, go ahead, tackle me. Gosh, you know, this is the side of me people don't. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, okay. Let me pull myself towards myself.
They don't know how cheesy you are.
Yes. Well, I try not to be.
Hashtag relationship goals?
Hashtag relationship goals. Caiaphas and Letta. Those are my relationship goals.
Why?
They've weathered every storm and they still seem like such a united front. You never hear any scandals about them. You never see anything untoward. And when you do see them together, they exude so much love. You and Mapaseka, you're my relationship goals.
Cheers.
You know what I mean?
The bar there is high, ne? I know. I know.
We were talking with Basi and she says she's going to plan my wedding. No pressure.
Yeah,
that she offered. She says she's going to plan my wedding.
Hey, you better be paying.
Mara waunje.
I get relationship goals.
No, but don't come between two friends. Like, don't come between two friends.
Really?
It's between the two.
The two shall meet. All right?
Yeah.
And there shall be an island.
Ish.
Away from these friends.
So who's an island? Me or you? Kabota, who's the island here?
Listen
Me
here.
or you?
Do you know what is an island that is covered by water on three sides? What is it called?
What, a lagoon? No, it can't be a lagoon.
Peninsula.
Oh, peninsula.
You are not even a peninsula.
Wow. Okay. Hey, talk about being put in your place. Okay.
Is love better the second time around?
It is. We have found it to be better the second time around because first time around, I think we were. You know when you meet the right person, but it's just not the right.
The timing.
Time. The timing was not right.
Is it the timing or is it maturity?
It's also a bit of that. You know, one person wants this, the other person wants that, and eventually you're like, you know what? Go forth and be merry. Go sow your oats, and then how se u fedite? You shall let me know, type of situation, you know?
Sow the oats, meaning go explore, and when
do your thing,
when
Papa.
you're tired, then come here.
Go do your thing, Papa, because now I can't be your gatekeeper. Now I've never been the type of person who says, I'm in a relationship, I am not a security guard. I'm your partner. You know what I mean? I've never wanted to play that role. I've never wanted to be that person that is in a position to be going through your phone and wondering who's calling you, wondering... Hey, but Tomudim, I've got a lot on my mind and lots to deal with without having to babysit a grown human being. You know what I mean? So I've never been one to do that. And the moment you put me in that situation, I walk away. Now I'm not a very patient person. I walk away.
Which leads to exactly what we spoke about yesterday.
Yeah.
Hashtag when I have a hunch.
Yes. When I have a hunch, I follow it. I've been in situations where you get that sense, man. You know something is just not right, but you ignore it. And the moment you ignore it, somewhere down the line, you get bitten. And at the back of your mind, there's always that thing that says, but you knew. But you knew.
Have you ever not listened?
Oh, yes, plenty times. You know, to be young, but ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. When you're young, there's signs and signals and things. I'll give you a perfect example outside of relationships.
Sure.
Sometimes when you're driving home, there's something that says to you, Skya straight, inka double up.
Mm-hmm.
And you decide to ignore it.
Yeah.
You go straight.
Traffic jam.
Traffic. And you're like, Mara.
And you're not wearing.
I told you. Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's those simple things. So I've learned to listen. That little voice in the back of my, whatever the situation, if that little voice says, don't go there, I don't go there. If a little voice says, this person is not right to be around, I swiftly walk
Why
away.
does the hunch kick in only when you're suspicious?
It kicks in even when I'm not suspicious, eh? There's times when it's a good environment and I just have a good feeling about something. Mm-hmm. Even then, if
is that a hunch?
Yes, it's still a hunch. If something says, this is a good idea, go for it. I might have doubts, but there's something that says, this is it, go for it. I listen. Because either that little voice is a hunch, you call it God, you call it your conscience, you call it whatever, your angels, something, some way is guiding you in a certain direction. So I believe in that hunch.
There's something you said once. I'm not sure whether you said it to Gareth Cliff or to whoever. You said dating a soccer player is like dating a DJ.
You should know.
I take exception to that.
There's a reason you guys are called Bafana. Niyafana.
Bafazi.
Bafabazi.
Here's Vusi Nova. She'll tell us why. It is KFM 95.9 by Top 10 with my girl, Mpho Maboi. Vusi Nova, by the way, coming back live on Georgie in the afternoon, all right? So make sure that you tune in to hear him live. Yeah.
I need to.
Have you ever seen him live?
I've never seen him live.
Same here.
I've not seen so many people live. It actually guts me. But yeah, he is one I would love to see live. Him and The Soil.
Apparently he's a monster on stage.
That's what I hear. Everyone says, listen, if you hear him on CDs or whatever and you think
that's exactly what you get.
Sure.
Even more.
Yes. And I love artists like that. I hate studio artists. I'm not hate, but I dislike studio artists. You know, when you see someone live and you're like,
We won't mention names.
No, let's not. So yeah.
Here's a quick one before we take a break. Hashtag what made me say no?
There was a gentleman who once approached me, and his game was basically, listen, I have 3 houses, I have a good few cars, so I can take good care of you. I'm like, no. Right there, no.
Why?
King, do I look like I'm desperate to be blessed?
No, I am showing you my innate, God-given, all right, ability to provide.
No, guys should get this. When you approach a lady and otla ole just Tibos, and I happen to find out somewhere down the line, Oria says, Tibos again, Chamus. That's what is attractive. When I find out later. As in, you can take care. You can. You got this.
I can't even call dogs, so I need to just make sure.
As in the appropriate version of it.
Right.
You know, this guy's got me. That's attractive.
So are you saying my ability to provide must come as a mystery?
Nchele in a city golf, and then I find a Maybach in your garage. Damn. Yes. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's hot. That for me is hot.
Yeah, yo, sheds. Anyway.
No. Did he shell me? He stalked me for about a year. He stalked me. And I tell him this all the time, so he won't even feel offended. He stalked me through my friends for about a year. Eventually got my number from one of them who decided to give in and was like, can we just please go man?
Yeah.
So eventually I spoke to him and then bumped into him at a few events, and whenever he would approach me, I would duck. Eventually, and Patreka at Tiko Modise's house.
Yeah.
Because I think Tiko had said, listen, daman ui, if I was you, I'd come quick, you know. Yeah. And then before I knew it, he was there. Excuse the pun. But before I knew it, he was there, and I was like, now I can't run away, because if I leave, he's gonna know I'm leaving because of him.
Yeah.
And then after the thing that was happening there, I tried to do the, you just go. I tried to do that. Yeah, that's what I tried to do. I was like, I mudimu. So eventually we got to talk, and as we were talking, I was like, he's actually a nice guy. Very chilled. He's the complete opposite of me in many, many ways, and I think that's what attracts me to him.
Opposite attracts, eh?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, yes, it does. Yeah. We'll be back.
The Home Straight.
All right, we're back, and Mpho Maboi is here for my top 10 at 10. And some of the things that we'll also do is just try and go through the week with her, assuming she was listening.
Always.
Okay, what did we talk about on Tuesday?
Hi, why are you asking me specific days?
Oh.
Don't ask me specific days.
Hashtag what he needs to know.
What he needs to know.
You remember?
Mm-hmm. What he needs to know. Nobody already knows it. What he needs to know is that the day we get married, I am getting shoes every week from him.
Why?
Because he believes, he's got this superstitious belief, if you buy your girlfriend shoes, she's gonna walk away. So he never buys me shoes. Yeah, I know. So he's very, very religious about that. Like,
what's with you and shoes, though?
I'm obsessed with shoes. I'm a girl. Contrary to popular belief, I'm a girl.
Mara, your shoes are very peculiar.
I know.
The heels are thing.
I love shoes, but also can I lay height advantage in terms of being short, so I can go as high as I want.
Mara heel ela.
I can go as high as I
I don't want to upset you when you're wearing your heels. Because once waka in Samola, it's a traditional weapon.
Weapon of mass distraction.
Yo.
No, I love shoes, man. I love shoes, especially even sneakers. I wanted to look a little
Boyish.
nyana. Yeah, boyish. Nyana. So, I just love shoes, man. So the day we get married, from day one, I want shoes.
Thank you. Uzwila Totan. Uzwila Totan. Monday we spoke about you should have been the only child.
Sometimes I do feel like I should have been the only child because I am both a boy and a girl in terms of behavior and everything else. So I don't understand why there needed to be another girl and another boy.
Or three in one.
I was there, But no, they decided to.
But how is it
start
like being a
keeping
big
me.
sister though?
It's had its ups and downs. I've had my moments where you feel like you're raising your siblings along with your parents, especially away from your parents. And sometimes it's too much responsibility to a point where when I became a mother, I literally had to cut the cord between myself and my siblings and say, listen, I've been taking care of you. I've been the adult or the parent away from your parents. I'm done now. This is the person that I have given birth to. This is the person that I shall be taking care of.
Yeah.
You're on your own, okay? Deal with it. Because, the saddest thing about being the older child is that when you are broke, you have nobody to go to.
Eish.
For instance,
Yeah.
whereas Bona, they can always say, hey,
Yeah.
I have nobody to say, hey, I cannot petrol this month. There's no one there.
Eish.
So that's another thing that they've needed to understand. No, but you can't come with me with all your problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's been one of those where I've had to sort of say,
The good side?
But the good side is that you have a best friend for life, man. My sister is my best boomba.
Yeah.
My brother, we're not that close because there's an
I call her the
11-year
naughty little girl, the naughty little sister.
She's very naughty. She's very naughty, but she's very energetic,
Oh,
very
yeah.
honest.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
another thing I love about my sister. How puta, she'll tell you. She won't beat about the bush. She won't sugarcoat it because you might eat that too. So she's very, she's very honest, and
Yeah.
I love that about her.
More kids?
Oh hell no, I'm done.
Excuse me?
Give it.
Wait.
I'm finished. Only 2 kids. Rashab. There's a daughter, she's turning 10 in May. There's the son, he's turning 5 in May.
What's the name of your son?
Tato.
Tato, yes.
Ke Tato le ke neilwe. So these are my off-season babies. Ke sharpo, ke feditse. The next one might not be as well timed, wabo. No, but in all honesty though, there's a boy, there's a girl, we're good. I think with 2 kids, you can offer them the best that life has to offer. I know who Lona leso feds.
No, Referize no.
Are you done now?
No.
When I spoke to Pasi, she said we might just
Rekile LED TV
le feditse.
with Explorer.
How many are you now? 5, 6?
5.
Oh, that's a lot.
So now instead of
That's
we
a
watch
school,
TV.
my guy.
Instead of we watch TV. I know Olivia Pope now.
Yes, that's the best. Scandalous everything. But yeah, no, mnagafedi it's a shame. 2 is best. School fees is at Turatle.
Dreads?
Not anymore. No, not anymore. I even shaved my head.
Him?
Those are not going anywhere anytime soon. People who say he must shave them off, sham. You have a very long wait ahead of you. He's obsessed with his hair. He loves his hair.
He's a smart dresser though.
Oh yes, udlukotini. And to a point where sometimes I feel like he puts me under pressure.
No, you are under pressure.
Because if we go to an
Shem,
event,
I won't sugarcoat it.
the funniest thing, normally guys dress to match the woman.
No,
I always dress to match him.
Tell her to.
Can I tell you the funniest thing about him? And I tease him all the time. I talk a lot about my relationship. This is the first time I've actually ever spoken this much about my relationship.
I know you're with the bestie.
Because
Listen.
It's But anyway, I always tease him because with every event, he always wants to buy a suit. I'm like, guy, no one knows what you were wearing 2 events ago. He's like, but I do.
Yeah.
He's like, but I know.
My guy.
I'm like,
That's my guy.
No one's going to say, but ka event ele or no. He's like, no, but nakatsi.
I once saw him on the M1, stopped by traffic officers.
Yeah.
And immediately it told me the character of a man he is.
Yeah.
And you can imagine he was playing, he was still at Kaizer Chiefs at the time. And he stepped out of his car on a highway to go to the Metro Corps car. That already tells you humility.
Yes. Oh, very. Oh, very.
There's power there.
Hence I'm saying he's the complete opposite of me.
Yeah, I know.
Where I am extremely arrogant, because I am extremely arrogant. I'm not even going to lie about that. I have my arrogance, which I take proudly from my father.
Yeah.
But he is extremely humble. So he knows how to hone me and bring me down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I'm also a hothead. He's extremely calm. I'm extremely talkative. He's very quiet.
And
So,
when he stepped out, I'm still talking about you.
Yeah, yes.
Can I?
Please do.
Do you mind?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Thank you. So he steps out, right?
Yeah.
He's wearing these chinos with a crisp white shirt. Listen, go fedile.
Done.
All tucked in.
Done.
Bona, ne?
He always tucks in.
Yeah.
Always.
But he can.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
he's oh.
Hana tabazimbi, so.
No, but he dresses well. I love his sense of style. I absolutely adore it. So even when I do go somewhere and I see something and I know he would appreciate it, I buy it. Because I know his sense of style. You know, I've bought him many shoes, which I can't say he's done for me. But, you know,
And he has never walked out on you.
He's never walked out on me.
He's still there.
You know? But I love his sense of style. It always motivates me to not walk out of the house looking frumpy, you know, because there's one thing that I love, the paka flip-flops.
Yeah.
He hates flip-flops. He says flip-flops are meant for kotlung. If you're not in the house, do not wear flip-flops in public. So I'm very conscious of little things like that.
Fantastic.
You know?
Yeah, he's the man. To a girl who is being told not to do certain things because typical boy things, what would you say to the mother?
Oh, please. Allow your child to do what makes their spirit, their soul sing. There is nothing worse than being in an environment where you feel like you're dying a little bit every single day.
Regardless of qualifications.
Regardless of qualification. Because at the end of the day, I'm in this space. I never went for media studies. I'm from an IT background, you know.
You're talking to a chemical engineer, by the way.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
A whole lot of us in the entertainment industry have got other qualifications. You know, you look at Robert Marawa. He's got an LLB. He has no business being here, but he's here.
Fresh.
He was studying.
He dropped out of a law degree.
Do you get what I mean? So when you have a child who says, listen, this is what I want to do not live vicariously through your children, because that's another mistake a lot of parents make.
You know what I think mistakes that parents make? They think their kids are theirs.
Exactly.
These are not your kids.
They're
you've
God's children.
You've just been trusted with them.
Thank you. You've been entrusted with guiding them in life. They are not yours. So at the end of the day, allow your kids to do what makes their soul sing. So even if it doesn't go with what you think they should be doing, let your kids be.
Are you a soccer diva? Or barking disky diva?
Okay. Oh no.
But you are.
No.
What you are?
It's like the tag wag. I don't get it. There's more wives and girlfriends of.
Oh, is that? Oh,
no, come on.
Geesh, okay, wag. I'm learning. Wag, wives and girlfriends.
No, I feel like there's more to us than just being someone's partner. It is why I get so upset when somebody says Mpho Maboi, who, you know, and then the byline who is dating Renelo Lutsolonen. I was there before him. Even if he were to leave my life tomorrow, Mpho Maboi will still be there.
And he'll also be still there. Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, two individuals coming together.
Two individuals coming together. So I'm not a fan of people who feel like they need to attach you to your partner.
Mara, now I can say what I need to say now.
Which is?
And I think I have every license too.
Which is?
Ujila stock.
You know, and I had no intention of dating anyone in the soccer industry.
You don't plan it.
Yeah, this is true.
You don't plan.
Love finds you.
Exactly. Lovely having a chat with you.
Thank you so much.
Keep shining.
This was fun.
I know. She's love on top. It is Mpho Maboi. #relationship goals. This is Kaya.